Hey everyone, Lensman here and welcome back to ModColonies. Just myself on today. Not sure if Chilled is available or not, but normally just tend to wing it. If he's on, we'll record together. If he's not, so be it. Last episode I've got a whole list of stuff in front of me that we needed for the questing. I made the Mana Bloom seeds and the summoning crystals. Now they were one of these researchers. I think it was that last one, wasn't it? Let me jump in here because we have them done. So that last modology one, which I think was this guy, it required Mana Bloom seeds. Pretty sure that was the one we were working on. And it was this one here, the Creative Mana Jar needed that. So Mana Bloom seeds and summoning crystals. It really was just a whole bunch of that enchanting stuff. So really quickly, Mana Bloom. This is Mana Bloom. It's Mana Bloom seed. Mana Bloom seed is any old seed and 4 mana gems. So I've got a few things in my inventory that we're going to need soon. So let's head over to that enchanting area. And as I said, you saw it last episode with the little bit of enchanting that I did. And I set up hoppers on these so that I could do multiple crafts. But, you know, so those seeds were pretty easy. I just ended up putting, some mana gems in one side and then right-clicking with the seed in the middle to get it. The other thing that we had was summoning crystals. The summoning crystals required arcane stone around the outside, some gold and some diamonds, and then mana gem block in the middle. So you can see again, I needed the eight pedestals, and I just was literally filling up stuff in here. Currently what I want to make is the Ars Magica Turret. It's the turret. So this thing, the spell turret, it is required to be made by our villager, but to make it he needs a mana splitter and a casting wand. So the mana splitter needs a mana relay, which needs a mana jar. So I have a mana jar, and what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold, 2 mana gems. So gold, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold. And 2 mana gems, and then the mana jar in the middle. I've got a mana jar here. Mana gems here. And that will enchant that doobie. And give us the mana relay. And then, as I said, it needs a mana splitter. So that's 4 nether quartz, 4 gold ingots. And then the item we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Enchant that guy up. Nice. So there is one of the items, the mana splitter. And then we're going to need, I guess, another casting wand. So obviously this was something we did last time. I'm going to need to make these glyphs again. So let's make another casting wand. So that's 4 gems, 2 gold ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold ingot. And then the other stuff was over here, wasn't it? So I needed Glyph of Accelerate, which is powered rail and marvelous clay, and a bow and magic clay. So clay. Excellent. I don't have any at the moment. What a shock. Magic clay. This stuff. A second one. Oh, no, it's full. Things are a little full at the moment. And then I wanted that stuff. Then I needed a powered rail. Oh, really? Can't put it back in. And a bow. Cool. So you and pick the right ones, right? The right item to enchant. Nice. So there's the other two items. Hopefully those guys didn't steal my stuff. I need a bit of that wood. Wood. Didn't want to stack, but whatever. Can't put anything back in there. It's fantastic. All right, so there's the wand. Okay, so they're the two items that we're going to need to get that spell turret. So I'm going to go and deliver them down here into a stash. Actually, let's deliver them directly into their warehouse. Good. And that should, here we go, the delivery here. So this is the spell turret. I want the enchanter, needs the mana splitter and the casting wand. Very nice. So that will be, hello book, open up. That will be that last one. All right, as I said, the Ultimate Understanding one, we did unlock Creative Manager. This is an animal unto itself. So all of these creative things are quite full on and require a few bits and pieces. So it requires 8 Glyph of Intangible, which is mythical clay and phantom membranes. That's not that terrible, I guess. So mythical clay. Hello. Don't do that to me. I'm going to need to clear up room. The villagers all needed food before as well. Actually, before we go much further, let's clean up some stuff that I've got going at the moment. So Chilled and I looked into the blocks of materials that we'd need, or the materials we'd need for Manyelon and Queen Slime. This guy here, if I open your inventory and give you some of this stuff, can you do what I need? Yep, see, he delivers cobalt for the crushed netherrack. Compressed crushed netherrack delivers cobalt chunks. Now, cobalt chunks are used, and so netherite scrap's used as well. You know what? Here, have a power R. So the netherite scrap, do with it all just then. Put it in here. Oh, it's in here. You, my friend, I need you to have all of this. Cobalt, netherite, and it even makes rose quartz and a few other bits and pieces. So he'll process through that. But that's where you get cobalt from. An archer died of cactus. Well done, buddy. So yes, so cobalt, and then uses of cobalt is in melting it. Uses of fluid, alloying, so we can make this stuff, that stuff, the HEPA stuff. So some of the Ultimate Understanding crafts, one of them requires 64 blocks of that and 64 blocks of Manyelon. Another one requires 64 blocks of Manyelon and 64 blocks of Queen Slime. So all of them need cobalt. You can see here Manyelon in this one is 3 ingots cobalt, 1 ingot molten debris. And Queen Slime is magma cream and gold and cobalt. And then Hepad is, I don't know why I can't pronounce this. hepatitism, whatever, is copper, cobalt, and obsidian. So we've got some Magicka in here. I've got some queen slime downstairs at the moment. And if you look, I look at this, and I cannot remember if I showed this on camera last time. This, even though it says lava, that's fine. When you want to melt molten debris, it only works with molten blaze. So you might see this little pipe here. We're now running on molten blaze in this seared tank, and the molten blaze is coming from down here. So Chilled dropped in another smeltery here with a spawner in it. So inside here, and if I turn this on for a second, you can hear the blazes inside. They melt down and they turn into molten blaze. And we are powering our furnace with the molten blaze. So in here at the moment, as I said, we've got some queen slime. I've got a little bit of magma cream left. I am a little low now. Magma cream though, molten magma cream we can get from magma blocks. So this stuff. So I'm trying to get to a point where we're good. I'm close to just like dropping all the cobalt in and working around it. So it also needs gold. So let's grab, I don't know, a stack of gold. I'm just going to go for the 64 blocks of queen slime. Let's see here. Sorry about that. So let's just chuck a stack of gold in. So we've got 7 blocks and 7 ingots of cobalt. And we'll work out what we need. Let's put, I don't know, a few of them in. Melting, melting, melting. It's going to take me a while to get it right. So I'm going to need a lot more cobalt. I'm going to need a lot more gold. Gold's not a problem, right? Let's chuck all that in there. Gold and cobalt won't be a problem, but 15 blocks, it's going to take me a hot minute to get all those things. So they're the things we're working towards is the Magicka. Course. So we've got a bit of a raid happening. We've done this many times. I'm going to go and deal with the raid. And I'll catch up with you when I'm done. Back soon. All right. Well, that was fun. Again, just another bunch of people attacking. I thought we had 2 boats there for a second because there was 2 lots of Norsemen in the northwest. But one was a boat and the other was just a group like normal. Let's, I don't know. I picked up a bunch of junk, but my inventory was already pretty full. So let's check in here real quick. Nope, still no spell turret. Awaiting materials, eh? I gave you them. The enchanter's a little broken. I've got to admit. Enchanter seems to not fully work in that, like, stuff will get delivered and he'll craft it or whatever, and then it never appears back at the base. So if I go over here, he's made the spell turret. There goes another chapter. Alright. So spell turret made. I'm going to go and cancel that request and place this item in the chest so that Chilled can claim his as well. Zip down here. Let's cancel that, please. Drop that spell turret in there. I'm going to give them another broken axe. Eat a pretzel. Have another broken axe. Awesome. And then I need some cobalt. So, is there any in here? Nope. Still up. Still up in the sifter. And I was just over there. Just daft. I should have got it while I was there, right? Obviously, the next few unlocks still need low. Next few unlocks still need some. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of stuff in here. I still need a couple of buildings to be upgraded. If he gets through this compressed stuff, I'll take the scrap. Not that I need it, but I do need to make a little bit more Magellon so that I can hand it in. And then some more of that hepatism or whatever. No, someone will tell me how to pronounce it at some point. The H stuff. Yes, the base is definitely a little bit laggy. All right, so this just needs more gold. System's full. Going to need to do something about that. Can we make... Let's go upstairs. And don't know why I'm running outside. Do I have more space for drives? It might be time for another disk drive. Yes, it is time for another disk drive and a bunch of disks. Does chilled have them set as recipes? Drive. Nothing worked there, eh? Okay. Quartz. We have the quartz enriched iron, so I don't understand why it didn't put some of it in. Drive. Okay, I'm going to make 2 drives. I would have taken some items out of there and probably be able to put some stuff back in. And then I want disk. 64K. Oh, we've got a couple of empty disks. It'll come in handy. Let's run upstairs. No, don't jump. Drive. Drive. Disk. I have another disk in here. Yes. And then while you're at it, can you make me 2 more, please? I don't know what I require, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that should be good again. For now. For now. Sure, you know, you can have all of that. We're at 23 blocks. And I'm out of magma cream. So I'm actually going to need to go to the nether and grab a whole bunch of magma blocks. Because I don't think that's something we have a lot of. I'm pretty sure I've taken all of the magma. Yep, so there's nothing left in the system. So I am going to need to go and grab some. Unless I make a bunch of magma cream that way. That's kind of wasteful. Wasteful indeed. Like, I do have 6,000 slime balls, and you know, it's probably not the end of the earth, right? We got enough stuff. I don't need to do nothing. There we go. Let's put some of that in there. All I want is the bit that I need. More gold, probably. 36. So you can just see just how much I'm going to need of each item. It's quite an amount. And this is just the queen slime. So obviously for this is going to take me a while. So I'll continue doing that stuff off camera. Let me put this other stuff away. Compass I don't need. Let's continue looking at that first thing we oh, goodness me. We want to go for the creative battery thing. Creative manager, request one of them. So these are all the things that it needs. So 8 Glyph of Intangible. What's it names? Doobie whackers. So creative manager. So that was Glyph of Intangible. Glyph of Intangible. So I needed, was it 8 of these? So 8 phantom membranes and 8 mythical clay. Let's get 8 of them. Uses of that. 8 of these. And then uses. Good, and then I want the phantom. 8 of them. So let's go and press this stuff. Teleporting would be nice, but as we've said before, some of these travel anchors are kind of a problem these days. Right, so you and you, I want you. Excellent. So Glyph of Intangible. I'm gonna need to turn this on for a second. That'll be enough. That'll be more than enough. And the main reason I say that's enough because every single slime death gains the mana there. Come on. Oh, lag. Turn that off. Slime one's a scary one. Goodness me. Oh, listen to this phantom around. Hey, buddy. Come on then. See that guy? Because he got a bit close to me. Oh, there's all slimes caught up in there. Okay. And I probably just need my bow, right? Oh, really? Is there more? It's not very nice. Come back here. Come back here, you. Goodness. Come. Whatever. All right, I'm going to get these last couple of items done and back shortly. Alrighty, we're back, and be careful that you have enough space in your inventory when you're doing this stuff. I didn't, and some of my guys come running past and picked up all my items. I did find all bar one up in this tower, so it was obviously there's like a group of 5 bowmen that seem to run around together. Oh, there it is. I just made another one. So we just had these guys come past, and yeah, he literally stole them. I only need 8, so now I've got 9. Yeah, so making the items that are required for this. Next thing I need is the bottles. So if we let's go here and do at Ars, I need to make. Maybe it's not. It should be an Ars Magica one. The spell. Why am I not seeing what I want? Anyway, pirate ship has just sailed away. Yes, it did. So let's do you. No, come here. Uses of a glass bottle. In a glyph press. No, in here. So we need to make 2 potion flasks. So you can see here, this is enchanting. So mana gem, gold block, and 2 blaze fiber. So if I do this, I do mana gems in here, gold blocks in here, 2 of them, 2 of them, and we get the bottle. And we're making this one, the second one. Good. So there's our 2 potion flasks. The potion flask here. I just need to enchant. So let's do that now. And so same as before. One there, put the bottle in the middle. Grab our other doobies. One, and then like so. Right, that's that. So I'll grab these and I'll be back in a moment. Right, sorry about that. Let's give these last couple items. So they're waiting for Glyph of Intangible, which is here. So if I put these items in there, it should come up and say that they're going to deliver them. Let me sleep. And I hope that works because, you know, otherwise I'll deliver them to me, to the enchanter myself. Maybe they don't understand the flask. I'm actually going to take them. I should have just taken the stuff to the enchanter myself. Sometimes, as I said, the enchanter's a little broken. It doesn't... I don't know. It's an awesome mod, don't get me wrong. Just sometimes things here don't quite work. I go... Here you go, buddy. That's not what I want you to make. I want you to make my stuff. Can you... take these things? Can someone do the delivery for me? Would be lovely. And then you can, you know, someone's coming. Delivery. Yeah? That's your delivery? Not the one I wanted. How about? You want... Stop with the books. Like, where is my request? So I mean, I don't agree with this system. I think it's a little broken. All right. Well, hopefully this will be done before the next episode. So maybe I'll just let them deliver it when they want to. Again, things. Maybe everyone's over getting food. That's a thing too, right? Food is a little backstuffed. Oh, yeah, look. All these people want something to eat, and they're not providing. Baked potatoes here, guys. Someone take them. Quite a bit of food in here, but what do you want? You want something to eat, buddy? Have some spaghetti. He wants all this stuff so he can make food. And this one just wants fuel. Anyway. Hopefully they can get their act together and deliver this stuff and make what is our next, well, apart from the ring that we're using, it will be our next one of these. So there's a ring, it'll be the creative manager. And then I'm going to work with those blocks of metal to get the next one. Let's take this. Cool. All we got left is ultimate understanding. Got quite a few things to unlock yet. Creative manager and a post. Oh. Kind of want to cancel that. Maybe it'll work. Fingers crossed. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.